The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience, LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit.
Chamberlain drives in.
He got pounded.
Chamberlain with a putback.
Looking at the numbers, he was
throws over
hearing it.
Muma. Open look for three. Haley Muma drains it.
Picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I have Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose the game when I've been giving this. Why you see a miracle closer than I'm fearing it? Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the top of your feet, you have my logic.
Time with a flip shot, and that was a thing of beauty.
Lock it up. Gotta get that leg freed up.
Back, you know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect. Don't reject the great nights. Better hang up the white flag if you fight back to your nameless. So tell me what the time say. Game time, why they think that they could ever outscore me? LeBron James, just give me the ball, watch me.
Bolter knocks it down. He's gonna come home with it. Nice throw and a good tag.
Oh, he got him.
Doing this for all my life.
Webb with it.
You don't want to waste my
Shot
time.
and a goal by the Beavers. Finds the back corner.
Better get up next in line. The competition left too dry. They could never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'm a leash for the crowd. Play me down.
Sideline.
I'm a running back.
Down that sideline. Oh, there he goes. Into the open 50 and gaining momentum. And the Beavers are going to answer right back after Gerard tied it up. That was Will Allen.
Shot, now they finally get a set block. Oh, and it's a face shot.
Oh my, Allison Sawyer, are you kidding me?
If I do fail, I don't have
Catches an arm right into a chin headlock.
The
legs worked in, and there's a wreck.
This one driven to left. It's going to drop in. That's going to be a two-run single for Sadie Dine.
When I break it, it's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kind of like that. I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that.
Oh my! Aubrey Chase! Looking.
Like a quarterback,
He's
I
going to go
take
deep.
your
The
crap
end
and
zone.
throw
Got
it
him in.
out.
Caught! Touchdown! Marcus Lambert!
Good D.
Shotgun passers. Chamberlain. Oh, 32 seconds. Yetzer fires a three. Kansas.
No one will actually become as great as my team is, cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus.
Got it. There.
Doing this for all my life. You don't want to waste my time. If you want to test my grind, better get up next in line.
To the middle, and Scholar with a header, and we're tied at one.
Get
the snap away,
Please,
and it's going to be a Savard, recovered by the Beavers. Touchdown!
I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back.
Pushes it up. Now shot, got it. Chamberlain on the day. He'll take a three. He certainly will. Sawyer beats us deep left field. That ball is out of here. A two-run dinger for Allison Sawyer.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd. Alongside me here this morning is Stephen Mountain as we bring you action here at Howard Sheen Field. Beavers with some JV action this morning, Steve, and we're taking on Harbor Creek as opposed to Northeast, as Northeast didn't have enough healthy players to put a JV squad on, and Harbor Creek was gracious enough to bring their JV squad over this morning.
Yeah, nice to find a way to get a game in for these younger guys, get them some playing time and experience out there in the field, and glad these two could meet up and have a game this morning.
And we just watched the coin toss out there as we get into our Box It and Lock It pregame show. Beavers won the toss, deferred to the second half, and the Harbor Creek Huskies will receive the opening kick. As we get into that pregame show, Steve, what else do we have to go over to this morning?
Well, we got to go over our 3 steps to success. Brought to you by Snap Fitness and Corry. Step number 1, play within yourself, right,
Without talking about turnovers, the old bugaboo. You got to win that battle, and it always sets you up for an opportunity to get the W.
So that'll be your Snap Fitness 3 steps to success this morning. And that'll bring us to our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game.
Going with number 44, Devin Mirsky. Has his hat in a number of plays all the time. He's out there on the kickoff team, as we see him right here, right on the hash marks there. So look out for 44 to have a good game here today and hand in the outcome of the game. Have it teed up on the 40 for the Fox Family Insurance opening kick, and that is none other than Mr. Hodak. Number 32, Cooper Hodak, has it teed up, ready to go. And we are underway here. Ball squibs down to about the 25, scooped up by the Huskies there, looking to get outside, out across the 30, 35, and he's hit hard there. And I believe that was number 30, Greer, in on the tackle. Or no, that wasn't 30, that was 28. Jamie Jones with a hard hit there. And Huskies will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35.
Set up a pretty decent field position.
Huskies come up to the line. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 up top, tailback in behind the quarterback. He'll be under center. Man comes in motion. And it gifted a motion man around the right side, met at the line and stopped and pushed out of bounds as the Beavers in the white jerseys swarmed to the ball. Looks like maybe a 1-yard loss on the play. Maybe they're going to spot him right at the 35. No game, 2nd down and 10.
Good pursuit out to the edge. Setting that edge, forcing him back inside.
These JV games have a tendency to be fast-moving, as we're already coming up on 9 minutes to go in the Naps Butcher Block first quarter. Huskies stay with that same, they'll go with twin backs in the backfield this time. Quarterback under center. We have whistles.
A little bit of a flinch down there.
Corner bar and grill flag on the field, and all the Beavers are clapping. Beavers in the all-white jerseys today with the black helmets. And the Harbor Creek Huskies in the orange helmets and the black jerseys. And that penalty will back up Harbor Creek 5 yards. And they'll be looking at 2nd and 15 now after that false start penalty.
Yeah, those little mistakes like that can really set a drive back, and makes it that much more difficult to execute.
Well, that's why it's so important on first downs to get positive plays. In case you have a little hiccup like that, it kind of doesn't put you behind the sticks, so to speak. Harbor Creek stays with the 2-back set behind the quarterback as he's under center. And it's a flip to the back coming to this side. And again, Beavers swarming in there. And that was, I believe, 63 breaking through for the tackle, Gavin Alba. And Harbor Creek looking at 3rd and long as they lose yardage on that play as well, back to the 28-yard line. So 3rd down and 17. Got to make sure you stick with your receivers here as they go to shotgun formation.
Yeah, just keep it all in front of you, right? You can give up 5 or 10 here.
3 receivers bunched on the near side. Quarterback looking this way. high snap percent. He's going to go the other side with a single coverage, and it's picked off. I believe that was number 14, Matt Fuller, with the Bracken Funeral Home turnover as he undercut the route and stepped in front of that pass and sets up the Beavers offense. 1st and 10, and it looks like it's going to be right at the Dusty's Towing midfield stripe.
Yeah, indeed, that was Fuller. And
No. I got my rosters mixed up. Number 14 is Caden Kraza.
Yeah, okay.
So nice job there by Caden. Stepped underneath the route there, picked it off. That pass was a little underthrown as the Beavers had good pressure on the quarterback. It's tough when we have rec football, middle school football, JV football, and varsity football.
A lot of rosters to keep track of.
So anyways, Lucas Baker in the gun here for the Beavers, right at midfield. He'll drop back looking to throw down the right side as a man wide open and caught at the 15, and he'll get in for the Corry Custom Machines touchdown, and that didn't take long at all, Steve. 6-0 in favor of the home team.
Boy, one play coming out the gate, just a deep pass up the near sideline, wide open, hit him in stride.
Tucker Jackson wide open down the right flat, and Beavers making it look easy here today.
Yeah, big defensive stop on the Harbor Creek first drive and a quick score. Beavers will play out front today.
And it looks like the Beavers offense is going to stay out on the field as they will go for the Corry Central Labor Club 2-point try. Baker in the gun, 3 receivers up top. Lone receiver on the bottom side is Jackson, and they're going to throw it. And the receiver never turned around, never settled in the end zone, and the pass is incomplete. We'll take a quick commercial break and be back with the kickoff right after this.
Pile of loan payments, high interest rates, multiple due dates. It all adds up to debt stress. Say goodbye to debt stress with Consolidation Solutions from Corry Federal Credit Union. Now through April, Corry Federal Credit Union members can apply for a consolidation loan. Tackle that debt and lower your stress with one easy monthly payment up to 60 months. Apply online or come in today. Corry Federal Credit Union is located in Corry, Union City, and Spartansburg, and online at corryfcu.org. Some terms and conditions apply. CFCU, federally insured by NCUA, equal housing lender.
And welcome back here to Howard Sheen Field on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd. Alongside me is Stephen Mountain. Beautiful sunny Saturday morning here at Howard Sheen Field, and even better on the scoreboard, Beavers out in front 6-0 after a 50-yard bomb from Baker to Jackson as he got in behind the defense, and Baker hit him in stride. And an easy walk in from the 15-yard line.
Picking right up where varsity left off last night against Northeast. Threw the ball all over the field last night, did Nolan Carey, and Baker's going to continue that today, it looks like.
And what a nice ball that was. Baker had plenty of time to sit in the pocket, survey the field, found the single coverage on the right side, and dropped a dime in there. And the Beavers will play from in front here. Hodek puts foot to ball, and down the field it goes. Scooped up about the 27-yard line, going to the right side, and immediately found there and dropped as he gets out across the 35 to about the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Huskies for the second time.
Yeah, right at the 35 for the second time as well. So nothing going on their first series. See if the Beavers can keep up that stout run defense and force those 3rd and longs. And
well, that was a textbook stand on defense for the Beavers as they opened up play here today. Got them in 3rd and long and forced them into a passing circumstance, and then stepped in front of the pass and picked it off. And we'll see if the Beavers can do that again here as the Huskies will settle up under center. Twin backs in the backfield, heavy run formation here. Pitch to the back, coming to the near side. Beavers do a good job of sealing the corner. And I believe that was Jackson leading the charge there, number 25. On defense, or no, that was 26, Kennedy.
Dion Kennedy.
The 6 was kind of scrunched up, making it look like a 5. So loss on a play back to the 33-yard line, brings up 2nd down and 13. And again, Beaver defense shining bright here this morning, just like the sun is.
Yeah, sure are.
Harbor Creek will switch up to a pro set here. 3 receivers bunched on the near side, 1 up top. Tailback sidecar to the right of the quarterback. He'll survey the field, and he's going to be chased down from behind and finds a guy open at the 45-yard line. It'll be a Delia's Gifts and Decor first down as they get across midfield. And they'll set up in Beaver territory at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
That tackle was made by our spotlight player of the game, Devin Mursky. But it was a good job by the Harbor Creek quarterback there, rolling to his right, keeping his eyes downfield, and finding the open guy right across the middle.
Schmidt applying pressure from the backside. Number 12, Alex Schmidt, nearly got to the quarterback, but his roll to the right got him away from trouble and found the open receiver downfield. And it's 1st and 10 now at the Beavers 48. 6:05 to go here in the first quarter. Beavers out in front, 6-0. Same set here for the Huskies. 3 bunched up receivers on the left side, 1 up top. Quarterback drops back in the gun, looking to throw, heaves downfield, and it's picked off again. Coming to the near side. He'll run out of 1 tackle, reverse his field, and he'll go down just across the 35-yard line. That one picked off by number 21, Jackson Lathrop. And the Beavers right back in business again with another Bracken Funeral Home turnover.
Defense came to play today. Got some ball-hawking cornerbacks or defensive backs back there, and just read that pass nicely, got his arms up. Brought that one in.
A little bit underthrown on the pass there, too. It wasn't up over top of the defender. The defender did come underneath. Jackson did come underneath that route a little bit. Did have some help up top, so nice defensive play for the second series in a row. Beavers get back-to-back turnovers. Only took 1 play to score on the first possession. We'll see if the Beavers can match that this time. Baker in the gun. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 up top, wing man on the left side. And it'll be a give to the back, Kennedy, and he'll be stopped short of the line of scrimmage. And it'll be about a 3-yard loss back to the 34-yard line, bringing up 2nd down and 13.
Not a ton of room to work on that play. Kind of met in the backfield and just kind of accepted his fate on that one.
Yeah, he didn't have much room as there was a lot of black shirts immediately on him as soon as he got that handoff. As I think we might have poked the bear a little bit this morning, and the Huskies are awake now.
Woke him up, yeah, woke him up now.
So here comes Baker in the offense back up to the line, back to a traditional pro set. 3 receivers up top, 1 on the bottom side. And Baker surveying the field. He's going to roll out to his left, heave it downfield, has a man wide open across the 50, and he'll be drug out of bounds on the far side about the 40 or the 36-yard line of the Huskies. But a nice reception there. And I'm trying to find the number there as he's got his jersey kind of scrunched up a little bit. But looking at the helmet number maybe, I think that's 30. That's Greer on the reception. Gavin Greer giving the Beavers another Delia's Gifts and Decor first down as they're able to eat up that loss on first down. On 2nd down, they had a big Relevant Church pass play, and they're in business in Husky territory.
That was a great throw, rolling to his left under pressure, keeping his eyes downfield. That's not an easy throw to make.
Yeah, when you're right-handed and you're rolling to your left, it's hard to throw across your body like that.
That was a great throw.
And he'll be looking to throw again here, rolling out to his near side, and a high pass for Hodak over his head by about 4 or 5 inches. And the Beavers will be looking at 2nd down and 10 as Baker had a ton of pressure on him.
Yeah, pretty much on the run as soon as he took the snap. Had a couple guys over here on the near side, just couldn't get it to either of them. We'll set up 2nd and 10. Right from the 35-yard line of the Huskies.
They'll go with that 3-receiver bunch set on the top side of the field, 1 on the near side. That's Kraza with single coverage. Kennedy in behind him. Baker has trouble with it, and Kennedy picks it up, and he's looking to get free, but he's going to take a loss on the play as Baker had a little trouble with that snap from center, puts him in 3rd down and long. as they'll be behind the sticks there, losing a couple of yards there, Steve. It'll be 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, the first real, miscue by the Beavers today. Just kind of mishandled the snap, but disaster averted anyways. They kept possession of it.
Yeah, Kennedy with the recovery and got what he could out of it, but caught behind the line of scrimmage. Beavers looking at 3rd and 12.
It's most likely 4-down territory, so you don't have to get all 12 here. You can take 5 or 6 and set up 4th and manageable.
Better snap from center that time. Baker with time. He'll heave downfield, looking for a man, and it's caught by Jackson. Again, number 25, and it's another Corry Custom Machines touchdown as he falls into the end zone. Beavers build their lead to 12-0. Man, that was a beautiful catch.
A beautiful catch, a nice ball to get it to him just over the defenders' heads. The Beavers are flying high today, dude.
So 2 touchdown catches in the first quarter for the Beavers. They'll probably line up here for another Corry Central Labor Club 2-point try. Ball's down at the 3-yard line, and we have a minute 45 to go in the first quarter. Again, that quarter brought to us by Knapp's Butcher Block. Baker in the offense. Misfiring a little bit here and there, but for the most part, running on all cylinders. Takes it from the gun, throws it to the left side, and it's in. Caught there by the Beavers, and it's now 14-0. And again, it's Jackson with the 2-point catch. So we will take a commercial break and be back with the ensuing kickoff.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford.
And welcome back to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Beavers lead at 14-0 after that second touchdown, and they got it just about teed up to kick off here.
Yeah, Mr. Tucker Jackson in the front running for the Karate Chevrolet Player of the Game. Back-to-back touchdown receptions, and he caught the 2-point conversion as well. So him and Baker having a connection here this morning, and it's working out well for Beaver Nation.
Cooper Hodak will have it teed up, and he'll put us back into action.
Squibbed down to about the 35-yard line, scooped up there by the Huskies, and there is Kraza.
Mursky and Kraza.
In on the tackle. No, you were right. That was Mursky. Nice solo. I saw the 4 on the right side. I didn't see the 1 on the other. So good call there, Steve. It was Mursky, our spotlight player of the game, with a nice tackle on special teams. And Harbor Creek right back to 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line with a minute 40 to go in the first quarter.
Beavers' defense has just given up one first down on 2 drives so far. So they look up to keep that good defensive pressure here on this drive. Force another turnover.
Harbor Creek will come out. And they're going to set up in the gun here with a bunch formation to the right. High snap from center. Goes to this. That's kind of like a pistol, wildcat. Yeah. And the Beavers sniffed that one out. And it's going to be a loss on the play as Cooper Hodak in there on the tackle gets them back at about the 37. So a 1-yard loss brings up 2nd down and 11.
And we got an injured player on the field. We'll take a Corey Manor injury timeout and
be back right after this.
Yeah.
Knapp's Butcher Block, located at 11523 Route 6 in Corry, offers custom processing for beef, pork, and lamb. You can purchase individual cuts of your choice of meat and hamburger, or stock up. Fill your freezer by purchasing half or whole cows or hogs, both grass and grain-fed. For more information, pricing, and availability, give Knapp's Butcher Block a call today, 814-964-0225. Knapp's Butcher Block also offering deer processing from now to the end of deer season. Located at 710 East Columbus Avenue, Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales takes pride in having an impressive inventory lineup of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs that is sure to meet your needs. They have a passion for vehicles and a passion for helping their customers. For the most satisfying, hassle-free car buying experience you'll ever have, contact Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales today, 814-964-3153, or visit them on Facebook. Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales. Service, reliability, quality.
And welcome back here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream as the Harbor Creek player is able to get back up and get off the sideline and be recuperating on the sideline there. Back to action here. Quarterback under center gives it a back in the backfield, and there's a whole slew of jerseys, white jerseys corralling him. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage for a 1-yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
There's just nothing there, Dewey. Just absolutely no room for this Huskies team to work.
Well, there was 8 white jerseys on the ball carrier, and it was almost immediately as the Beavers swarming to the ball here this morning, and a very stifling defense here as just limiting the Huskies. This is their 3rd possession, 1 first down and 2 takeaways. So Beaver defense playing extremely well here today.
It's another 3rd and long right now.
Quarterback in the gun, pro set. 2 receivers to either side as he'll survey the field. He'll heave it over the middle, and it's caught. And it's going to be enough for Adelia's Gifts a Decor first down as they convert on 3rd and 10.
Hauling that in was number 19, Jake Lobaugh. Right near the 50-yard line.
Oh.
Yeah, I have it too. So that was a nice pitch and catch right over the middle.
And I believe the quarterback is number 16 for Harbor Creek.
I think you're right. And that is number 16 is Connor Fortin, young freshman. Big guy for a freshman, 168.
I was going to say, he looks like he's 6'1", 6'2", maybe. In the gun here in the pro set as their Huskies looking for more. And he'll throw over the middle, and it's caught again, this time by number 44, Steve, and it's another Delia's Gifts and Decor first down for the Huskies.
Moving down the field now, that's Nathan Vogt on the reception.
Just a quick pass down the seam, and a nice-looking ball out of the Huskies quarterback. And they have it 1st and 10 at the Beavers' 33-yard line, deepest penetration of the day. Good job by the Harbor Creek line to give their quarterback some time to throw as they stay in the pro set here. Pressure up the middle. Flushes the quarterback out, forcing the back into the back. He's going to reverse his field as he'll try to pick up blockers. But the Beavers do a nice job, and there's Braswell with a nice open field tackle and caught him well behind the line of scrimmage back to the 41-yard line. What a nice defensive play there by Braswell to sniff that one out and get back into position as it looked like the whole backside was wide open for the Huskies. And he shut him down. And Harbor Creek looking at 2nd down and 18. 8-yard loss on the play as Braswell quickly got in the back door and shut that play down.
Yeah, that's the kind of play that kind of will drive a coach nuts if you're Harbor Creek, right? All that dancing around and reversing field kind of thing, and end up losing 7 yards out of it. But sometimes just trying to make a little bit too much happen. And
going to have to hurry to get this one off before the end of the quarter. They are unsuccessful to do that. Beavers' lead is 14-0 after 1 quarter of play. We're going to take a quick break and be back right after this with the 2nd quarter.
As licensed and insured contractors, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating offers expertise in heating, air conditioning, water heating repair, and installation. Are you ready to enhance your home's comfort? At J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, they're dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Contact J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today for expert advice, product inquiries, and professional installation services. Give them a call today at 814-654-7624 or visit them at 275 Main Street in Spartansburg.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream as we are here at Howard Sheen Field. And after one quarter of play, the Beavers out in front 14-0, Steve, as we get ready to get going here in the Epiphany's Emporium and Painted Finch second quarter. Harbor Creek driving a little bit, but the big play on defense for the Beavers by Braswell has backed them up to the 41-yard line where they're looking at 2nd down and 18.
Yeah, the first quarter was all Beavers. We'll see what Harbor Creek has to offer now.
In the pro set here, 3 receivers up top, 1 on the near side. Beavers have been applying heavy pressure up the middle. This one's thrown in the left flat off the fingertips of number 22 and incomplete, and the Huskies looking at 3rd and long.
Yeah, intended for Brady Powers. So, like you said, 3rd and long now, 3rd and 18. This has been where the Beavers have capitalized on defense today with a couple interceptions on 3rd and long.
Titus Knapp, number 78 for the Beavers, has been getting through the line pretty on a regular basis here as he's been applying some pressure on the quarterback and not giving him a lot of times to get a view downfield and get that ball away, but see if he can get through again here. They'll go back to under center. Heavy run formation here as they look to get a positive play. Man will come in motion. Quarterback rolling out to his left, comes back to the back out of the backfield, has a reception. That's number 22, spins backwards out of the tackle, and he's going to go down at the 31-yard line. He had more yards than that, but kind of reversed or spun back into it and gave up a little bit of yardage. So Harbor Creek looking at 4th down and 8. 4th and 8. As we're just underway here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that was Powers again on that reception. Did a nice job of making it 4th and manageable anyways for the Huskies.
Well, he was inside the 30.
Yeah.
He spun out of that one tackle and gave up about 3 yards. It may not seem like a lot, but instead of 4th and 5, you're at 4th and 8 now. So that could be the difference of a first down and keeping possession of the ball as Harbor Creek will go for it here.
Game of inches, right? So see how it plays out.
Back to the pro set here. Waiting for the snap. Pass over the middle, sliding catch. And it's going to be right at the sticks. And they signal first down. Dalia's Gibson Decor first down for the Harbor Creek Huskies as it was right at the marker. I did not get the number of the receiver on that play, Steve, but a nice sliding catch as the Harbor Creek Huskies will maintain possession. 1st and 10 at the Beavers' 23-yard line.
Yeah, he just got just enough for pick up that first, and
that was it. Those quick slants and the runs right up the seams have been open for Harbor Creek. Back to that heavy run formation here. Wing T formation, really. They'll bring a man in motion now. And the quarterback rolling out to his left, throwing downfield, and has a man, and it's in for the touchdown. That's number 15. Corry Custom Machines touchdown, and Harbor Creek is on the board as they trail by 8 right now with the Corry Central Labor Club 2-point try upcoming.
15 is Ronnie Bradley. And that was a good-looking throw by Fortin, right on the money.
7:50 to go here in the second quarter. Harbor Creek just cut the lead as they will look to do a little bit more damage here on the PAT try.
And they'll line it up in that tight formation again.
Power run formation. And they give to the back, and he's met in the backfield, and he'll try to push forward, but the white jerseys win that battle. PAT try, no good. We're going to get a word in from one of our sponsors. Be back with the ensuing kickoff right after this.
Located at 1460 Scioto Road, the Corry American Legion Post 365 is open daily. They serve lunch on Wednesdays and Friday through Sunday. They also serve dinner daily. Stop in and grab a bucket of their famous Scioto Road chicken and check out their live entertainment lineup. Watch some NFL football with the Sunday ticket and even enjoy the sports stream. Stop in today. The Corry American Legion Post 365 at 1460 Scioto Road, or give them a call at 814-663-1790.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and alongside me today, all morning and early afternoon, is Stephen Mountain as we bring you JV football action here at Howard Sheen Field. Harbor Creek just got on the scoreboard, Steve. It's 14-6 now, and we'll see what the Beavers can do here after they get on the field after this kickoff.
Yeah.
As Harbor Creek has it teed up forward. And that'll be driven down to about the 25-yard line, scooped up there by the Mursky, going over the right side. Big hit, stays on his feet, and popped over the 40-yard line. And the Beavers will have good field position as the offense will come out and start their own 41.
Yeah, took a big hit and just bounced right off of it and kept his feet going, picked up another 5 yards or so after the hit. Gets the Beavers pretty good field position.
Well, you can see the hit coming and you can square up to it and apply a little pressure yourself. You usually come out on Baker and the offense back out onto the field here, pro set. He'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield. He's going to keep it stiff arm and dance up the far sideline. We'll see how much yardage he got. Out across the 45 to the 46. It is a gain of 5. Brings up second down and 5 as the clock will continue to roll here. Or they blew it dead because he got out of bounds. So 7:45 to go in the half. And the Beavers looking to extend that lead back to 2 scores here, Steve, after the Huskies were able to get a score of their own.
Yeah, and it was a good pickup on first down. Looking to pass, but nothing open, and tucking it and running.
Nice decision there by Baker to survey the field, see nobody was open, don't force it, had a lot of room in front of him, and took what the defense gave him. And Beavers looking at 2nd and 5 now. He'll give to the back, right up the middle. And he'll be stopped just shy of the 50 and pushed backwards. Good gain on second down. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, Kennedy running right up the middle. Setting up a 3rd and short, very manageable.
Nice looking run right up the middle there. As Kennedy allowed his blocks to set in front of him and got what he could there and nearly got the first down. Baker in the gun here. He'll give to the back again, trying to go over the right side. He's caught from behind. I believe that was number 18 for the Huskies on the tackle.
Yep, 18 is Caspin Herman. So good job of getting through the Beavers line and wreaking havoc back there. That'll be about 4th and 3. It would be pretty aggressive to go for it from your side of the 50 this early in the game.
Especially after Harbor Creek scored on their last possession, got a little momentum going on their side. But the Beavers seem to be undeterred, and they're keeping the offense out on the field. Taking some time and to get the play in here. Baker breaks the huddle, brings them up to the line. Pro set here. And tried to get him to jump. Got the corner bar and girl flag as the defense jumped on the left side of that defensive front. And the hard count got him. And that will result in a Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down for the Beavers.
So hard to stay disciplined on the defensive line there. You know what's going to come if they snap it. It's coming right up the middle towards you, and trying to get that best jump that you possibly can. Just a little too antsy down there, and Beavers get a first down out of it.
And that's why you do that hard count sometimes, Steve. You just
absolutely
try to get a freebie, and they got one there. Baker back in the gun here, pro set, 3 receivers to the near side. He'll survey the field. He's going to heave this down the field on the right side. Has a man there, in and out of the hands, and incomplete. As that ball was a little bit underthrown, but a nice-looking ball nonetheless. Beavers will have it 2nd and 10 from the Harbor Creek Huskies 47-yard line.
Yeah, he had a step or two on him, just had to slow up, wait for the ball to get there. And
was that Jackson again? Number 25, Tucker Jackson, down the right side. Nearly connecting for a 3rd time. On a big pass play, but 5:30 to go in the half. Beavers looking at 2nd and 10 here. Got to have a positive play here to keep this momentum going up the field. Back to the regular pro set. Man in the wing on the left side. A little bit of a high snap. Give to Weiss over the right side. Picking up blockers, and he'll get a first down. Shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big play there by Weiss on a strong run over the right side, just showing some of that speed he has.
Yeah, he just shoved the defender to the ground with a stiff arm and ran right through him and picked up enough for a first down.
So you're saying he opened up his own lane?
He did, yeah.
Have thoroughly enjoyed watching the Weiss boys over the years play football, Steve.
Yeah, they're all great athletes. They all play hard. A lot of fun to watch.
Looking to seeing him play a few more years, as he is just he's a junior. So we'll get to see him for another year. Baker in the right flat. Nice stiff arm there. Beaver's going to get away from it and get another Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down. And that was a nice move there. Was that Jackson again? Or was that Greer?
I think that was Greer, yeah. Gavin Greer, number 30.
Nice use of the stiff arm to get out of that tackle and gained enough yards after the fact to give the Beavers yet another Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down.
Well, it was spotted just short. It's about 2nd and 1.
Oh.
But I thought it was, too. It must have stepped out of bounds.
So 2nd and 1 from the 26. Beavers moving up the field here. They'll bring 3 receivers to the near side, 1 up top. Tailback in behind Baker is Weiss. And he'll fade back, looking downfield, and he'll try to throw underneath, and it's picked off by the Huskies. And they'll take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And that was number 15, Ronnie Bradley. That was a pretty tight window he was trying to get that ball into.
Kind of tipped it to himself.
It was up in the air for a little bit. It hung up there. It was bobbled for a second and came down with it. So tough turnover there when you're marching downfield, but just got to rely on your defense here to give you the ball back. Maybe get one more chance at a drive before halftime.
So here comes Fortin in the offense for Harbor Creek. Back to the line. Tight formation. Wing T formation. Probably one of the least favorite of my offenses to watch. As it's so hard to defend. They'll bring a man in motion. And a quarterback rolling out to his right. Dumps it over the middle. Man wide open. That's number 15 with the reception. And he's going to be driven back over the line to gain, but his forward progress will result in another Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down for the Huskies.
Yeah, Bradley again gets the interception, gets the reception on the next play. Huskies have kind of gotten into a little bit of rhythm now after struggling on their first couple of drives.
Found their offense to say.
Made some adjustments. And
4:44 with the clock rolling here before the half. As the Beavers will look to get them shut down on defense after a couple of nice stands and takeaways on the first couple possessions. The Beavers have a little difficulty here on defense, slowing this Harbor Creek offense down. Fortin in a gun, pro set here. He'll survey the field. Beavers get pressure in on him and force him to dump it in the right flat. Bounces right in front of 19. Incomplete. And Harbor Creek looking at 2nd and 10.
Yeah, intended for Jake Lobob, but the Beavers' pressure in his face didn't let him step up, and that was just try to put all his arm that he could into it, falling off his back foot, and just short hopped it to him.
Knapp in the defense getting through the offensive line and not giving them any time to get that play away. Almost looked like the Harbor Creek was trying to set up a screen. They'll go with 3 receivers to the top side this time. That usually means you have man coverage on the near side. Fortin's going to throw it out into flat for a wide receiver screen. He has a man there. That was number 22 with the reception. He's going to get a good chunk of it. And that'll put him in 3rd down and 5.
Brady Powers making that reception. Just a little bubble screen. 3 guys up there in the top. Throw it to one of them. Have the other 2 block. And it's good for 5 yards on that one.
See what they can do to dial up a play here.
And they'll line it up in the gun. Same bunch formation on the far side. Got a single receiver to the near side.
Fortin looking to his left, throws it back, and it's a lateral, and the man's downfield, wide open, but the Powers just couldn't get it down to him.
Yeah, he was wide open. The Beavers were fooled big time on that play. They lucked out. Powers couldn't get that ball deep enough, and if Bemis had turned his head, that's going to be an easy interception for him, but can't blame him for trying to catch up as much as he could there.
Yeah, he was badly beaten on the play, and hindsight's always 20/20. Right. If he could have gotten his head turned around, but he was 5-10 yards away from the receiver.
Yeah.
And Harbor Creek's going to go for it here on 4th and 5 from their own 43-yard line. Got to be disciplined here. Don't give them a freebie. They'll move a man in motion. And Beavers getting through. That's Knapp again, applying pressure, and it's going to be tipped at the last second. And with that, Greer again getting a hand on the ball at the last second and knocked that one away.
Yeah, it looked like it.
And Knapp again, number 78 for the Beavers, got through the line. Titus Knapp, and nearly got himself a lifted health quarterback sack.
Yeah, so good job of defense getting the ball back for their offense here in Huskies territory. And they got enough time on the scoreboard. I think it's 3:17 left before half.
And all 3 timeouts to work with as well here, Steve.
Should be plenty of time to mount a drive. Short field to work with, so.
43 yards away from pay dirt. Golden opportunity here to get back to a 2-score lead. And you will receive the second half kickoff, so you can almost get a 2-for-1 special here.
Yeah.
Baker in the offense comes from the sideline. They'll come right up to the ball and run the play here. 3:17 to go in the half. Beavers in that pro set. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 up top. Back in behind Baker. He'll survey the field, dumped it down. Schmidt makes the catch at the 35 and falls forward, close to a first down, right at the sticks. And it will be a Delia's Gifts and Decor first down for the Beavers.
Yeah, nice pitch and catch. Good timing by those guys. They work on that a lot, you can tell. As soon as he turned, the ball was there for him. Turned upfield and fall forward for a first down.
Nice to see Schmidt back in the lineup for the Beavers, as he was out for the first couple 3-4 weeks of the season with an injury. But nice to see him back out there and making a contribution to the team. Beavers break huddle. They'll come to the line. Baker in the gun. He'll give to the back end behind him over to the left side. Good burst through the hole. Kennedy with a big gain of 9 yards. Gets inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down and 1 for the Beavers.
Well, he's just a quick guy, isn't he? Once he gets through that first level, makes a cut. He's got some speed to work with.
Yeah, he hit that hole hard.
Yeah.
And he was 5 yards down the field before the Huskies knew what hit him there. And nearly got another Delia's Gibson Decor first down for the Beavers. As Baker and the offense moving up the field here. Under 2 minutes before the half. Going to have to step up the pace here just a little bit if they want to find pay dirt before the half. They'll pitch it.
Speed option.
Coming to the near side. And he's going to have to spin out of one tackle just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, Huskies not fooled at all in that play. Dangerous pitch there.
Late pitch.
Yeah.
But that's the essence of that play. You want to pitch it out as late as possible to try to spring your back. And the Beavers not able to get the first down as the Harbor Creek did a nice job of stringing that play out and getting them down for no gain.
I don't like that play because every time I call it on NCAA, I fumble it, Dewey, every time.
Well, just because you don't have success with the play doesn't mean it can't be a good play. Baker in the gun here. And he'll give it back over to the left side. Spun around, and he was calling for a face mask. And the Beavers are going to take a Jim's Automotive timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Be back right after this.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Hey, welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Beavers looking at 4th and 1. Baker going to throw it downfield and over the head of Greer in the end zone. And the Beavers are going to turn it over on downs as they're unable to convert on 2nd and 1, unable to convert on 3rd and 1, and unable to convert on 4th and 1. And Harbor Creek dodged a bullet there with 45 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, it was a big defensive stand by Harbor Creek, and he had Greer open back there. I think Greer kind of lost track of the ball, and it was a little overthrown anyways. But a tough drive for the Beavers, unable to get any points out of that, but.
I would have liked to have seen him run that play on 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
And then he could come back with 4th and 1 and try to run it. But Beavers able to flip the field a little bit there as they got it at the 43-yard line, drove it down to inside the 25, but turned it over on downs. And now the Beavers defense going to have to stand tall to keep this score 14-6 at the half.
Only 45 seconds left, but Harbor Creek has all 3 timeouts.
Fortin in the gun. He'll be looking and get it completed in the left flat, and a nice tackle out there by the Beavers, but they're going to give up a Delia's Gibson Decor first down. 35 seconds to go.
And we're going to get a Jim's Automotive timeout.
I would imagine Harbor Creek called that timeout.
Yeah, there it is. We'll take one ourselves, and we'll be right back here in the Deej Experience Sports Stream right after this.
Corry's only locally operated radio station is Channel 98.9. With your eerie weather, your favorite personalities.
Thank you so much for joining us on a Monday.
You see today local news, entertainment, and information around the clock. And Corry's Modern Rock. Channel 98.9, your one radio station.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Just before the half here, Steve, 35 seconds to go. Harbor Creek has the ball at their own 37-yard line, 1st and 10. 2 timeouts to work with. And Beavers will get the second half kickoff when play resumes in the 3rd quarter. So a big stand here by the Beavers defense needed to get to halftime. Back to the pro set for the Huskies. Fortin in the gun. He's looking to his left, and there's nobody up the middle, and he's going to have lots of room to run. He's going to get the first down and get out of bounds at the 47-yard line. So another Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down for Harbor Creek. Not having to burn a timeout, and then we're down to 27 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, I'm real impressed with that young freshman there, Forbin. Does a nice job. I know he's throwing a couple picks, but he reads the defense well. He takes what's there for him, and just unlike that play right there, just tuck it and picked up a first down. Here's a snap, looking to pass right over the middle. It's complete. Breaks the tackle, and he's going to pick up another Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down right across the Beavers' 39-yard line.
And Harbor Creek will take a timeout, and that will leave them with 1 to go here. And we're down to 20 seconds to go in the half, Steve, as we're going to keep it right here and finish up the half as the Beavers come to the sideline to talk this one over. But going to have to find a way to get these 20 seconds run off and get to halftime.
Yeah, you got to get a tackle in bounds and force, or preferably before the first down marker, and that way the clock will run. They'll have to burn that last timeout. And you can find a way to end this half with the lead. 14-6, but
each additional play that you let them have, it's a potential of them taking a lead. As score is 14-6 right now, but the Beavers could really use another Bracken Funeral Home turnover here to end the half.
Yeah, give them some momentum and for the second half and fire them up coming out of the half.
So here we go, 1st and 10 at the Beavers' 39-yard line. Fortin in the gun. 2 receivers to either side. We'd call that the pro set. He'll look downfield and finding it off the fingertips of Powers, incomplete. And there's the big play that we're looking for on defense. Kind of self-inflicted wounds. Brings up 2nd down and 10. That took 5 seconds off the clock. 15 seconds to go before the half.
One of those cases where you kind of turn your eyes upfield before completing the catch and just losing the handle on it.
And it makes it even more painful as it just slowly rolled off your fingers
right.
into the ground. So 2nd and 10 from the 39. Fortin in the gun. He'll survey the field. Beavers push up field, and it's completed and spun down. Another first down as they get down to the 25-yard line, and it looks like they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
Well, I stuck that one right in the chest. He didn't really have a choice but to catch it.
Well, he had to pick it out of his shoulder pads is what he had to do. It was drilled in there.
Right in there. Nice looking throw again by Forbin.
I have it as Fortin.
Fortin, yeah, you're right.
Down to 8 seconds, so potentially last play of the half coming up here for Harbor Creek as they're out of timeouts. Beavers would gladly just get one more play in here and get to halftime and regroup a little bit, as they started out a ball of fire here in the first half. 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions early on in the first quarter, and then it's been all Harbor Creek ever since.
Kind of cooled off a little bit. Harbor Creek's got time to take one shot to the end zone, so defensive line has to come through big for the Beavers here, force some pressure on Fortin and not give him any time to let his receivers get downfield.
Well, you got to be careful of some trickeration here. Harbor Creek did get a trick play in earlier, but Powers unable to get the ball to a guy that was open downfield. Harbor Creek will go back to that wing T formation. Fortin under center. They'll move a man in motion. And Fortin rolls out to his right, and heavy pressure off the left side of the defensive line, and that was Colton Anderson quickly in on Fortin. Pass is incomplete, and we're down to 4 seconds to go. So 2nd and 10 for the Huskies.
Just what I wanted, Dewey. Pressure.
Pressure.
Don't give him any time to throw the ball or let his receivers get down the field.
Able to stop the clock with that incomplete pass. And Harbor Creek lives for one more play as the Beavers need to come up big one more time here. Nice pressure by Anderson that time over the right side of the offensive line. Not only did he pressure Fortin, but he didn't allow him to get outside any further to find a receiver downfield. So back to the pro set here. Fortin in the gun. Beavers apply some pressure. He's going for the home run hit in the end zone and overthrows everybody. Pass is incomplete. We are at the half, Steve. Beavers lead it 14-6. Back right after this.
Bracken Funeral Home, located at 315 North Center Street, is proud to provide quality funeral and cremation services to the Corry area. They are honored to be able to assist families in their time of grief when the loss of a loved one occurs. The staff at Bracken Funeral Homes extends their compassionate and expertise in traditional, graveside, memorial, cremation, and pre-planning funeral services. Bracken's caring staff can also answer questions regarding Social Security benefits, insurances, veterans benefits, and grief counseling. For questions regarding further information, please call Bracken Funeral Home at 814-664-7735. Bracken Funeral Home. They listen, they advise, they support.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
We're insurance agents. Of course, we're going to ask you about all the residents of your household, including Granny, who doesn't drive your car. We're insurance agents. Of course, we're going to send you that ID card that you asked for while we were shopping at the grocery store. We're insurance agents. Of course, we drive around the neighborhoods looking at everybody's roofs and commenting on the trees that are going to fall in your neighbor's house. We're insurance agents. Of course, we ask you about your dog and what type of breed they are, and we listen to stories about how they only bit the mailman that one time. We're insurance agents. Of course, we're going to walk around your house and take pictures of all sides, and then we're going to talk to you about installing a railing on your steps. We're insurance agents. Of course, we put road service on your policy, but we don't put it on our own. We're insurance agents. Of course, we got boots on our back seat. We've got files galore. We've got paperwork. We've got a measuring tape, and we got briefcases. We're Team Rosback, and we're here to protect your family and your assets that you've accumulated all your life. That's why we're here to work hard for you. P.S. Personal Service.
Corry Chevrolet is a family-operated and locally owned car dealership offering an award-winning General Motors service department with factory-trained and certified technicians and offer a fully stocked parts department. Corry Chevrolet's personal dedication is to provide you the very best sales and service experience. Contact Chop, Shane, or Bill today at 814-664-8614. Corry Chevrolet, a family dealership with your family in mind. Located at the Y in Columbus. Since 1968, Uteg's Body Shop has been Corry's leader in offering complete collision and refinishing services, including unitized frame alignment. Located at 633 East Smith Street in Corry, Uteg's is a family-owned business that offers free estimates, insurance company assistance, lifetime warranty, automotive glass replacement, and paintless dent repair. Uteg's would like to thank all of their customers and welcome the new ones. To schedule your appointment today, call Uteg's Body Shop at 814-663-2562. Thank you for choosing Uteg's as your selected auto body repair facility. Humes Ford of Corry is proud to be one of the premier dealerships in the Corry area, carrying a full line of new Ford products and all makes of quality used vehicles. Humes Ford offers auto sales, financing, service, and parts. From the moment you walk into their showroom, you'll know their commitment to customer service is second to none. Whether you need to purchase, finance, or service a new or pre-owned vehicle, you've come to the right place. Humes Ford of Corry, 13626 Route 6 in Corry. Contact them today at 814-665-8207 or visit them online at www.humesford.net. With its roots based in Corry, PA, Gladiator Law Firm is happy to provide legal services to Erie, Crawford, and Warren counties. You can look to Gladiator Law Firm for assistance with all of your legal family questions, including custody, divorce, property disputes, PFAs, and estate planning. Looking to sell your home? Looking to buy a home? Have you found yourself in a contract dispute? Are you trying to start a new business? Contact Gladiator Law Firm today at 814-663-1108. Gladiator Law Firm, a local firm providing for your local needs.
Hi everybody, Rich here from the Performance Center.
Located at 11323 Route 6 in Corry, Lifted Health is owned and operated by Rich Galinsky. Open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday, and 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturdays. Lifted Health offers personal training, classes, sports-specific rehab, functional training, and nutrition. Text Rich today at 814-323-6154 or message Lifted Health on Facebook at facebook.com/Lifted Barbell Club.
Are you tired of your car's heating and air conditioning not working, especially in this crazy Pennsylvania climate? Give us a call, 814-664-9602, or stop on down to Jim's Automotive at 13250 Route 6. Let us get the parts and tools you need to get it repaired. Don't forget, we have gas, diesel, off-road diesel, and kerosene, non-ethanol, and propane. Get it all in one stop.
Thank you for your business.
When it comes to asphalt paving services, P2 Paving is second to none. They not only provide high quality and reliable asphalt work, but they also aim to provide their customers with the best level of service possible. Serving all of northwestern Pennsylvania, P2 Paving is the source for your asphalt paving and sealing needs. Whether it's a small home driveway or a large commercial complex, P2 Paving can handle any job. Give them a call today at 814-665-5190 or visit them online at www.p2pavingco.net. Let P2 pave for you.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching.
Located at 3032 West Main Street, the Corry Central Labor Club supports all Corry athletics and the community all year long. They invite you to join today and be a part of the fellowship. For more information on the Corry Central Labor Club, visit them on Facebook or give them a call today at 814-663-3133. Located at 14333 Main Street in Wattsburg, Corry Custom Machine specializes in CNC turning, CNC vertical machining, Swiss screw machining, and Brown and Sharp screw machines. Corry Custom Machine offers superior quality and precision parts demanded in today's industry. They invite your inquiries and look forward to the opportunity to provide you quality machine parts. Learn more today by visiting CorryCustomMachine.com.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream as we are at the half. Beavers out in front of Harbor Creek 14-6, Steve. And first impressions of that first half.
Well, the Beavers came out swinging a high-flying attack, first play of the game, or for their first play on offense after that interception they got on defense. Took a deep shot, Baker, and it was caught for a touchdown. I think Jackson caught that, right?
Yeah, Jackson.
Yeah, so they came out swinging. They came out firing. They got an interception on their first two drives on defense and Scored 2 touchdowns right in a row, but kind of cooled off after that, and Harbor Creek found a way to move the ball and sustain some drives. They put up a score on the board, and Beavers lead at 14-6 at half.
Yeah, so our Humes Ford of halftime report here. Harbor Creek 1 for 5 on third down conversions, ended up having 10 Delia's Gibson Decor first downs, 2 penalties, and 2 Bracken Funeral Home turnovers, used all 3 timeouts. Beavers 1 for 3 on third downs. They ended up with 6 first downs in that first half, had 1 Bracken Funeral Home turnover, and used 1 timeout. As like you say, Steve, it started off with a ball of fire. Defense shining early with back-to-back turnovers on back-to-back possessions, and the Beavers able to capitalize on both of them with some big passing from Baker to Jackson. Hit Jackson with a 50-yard TD catch on the first offensive play of the game, and then a 32-yard TD catch in the second possession, and also hit Jackson for the 2-point conversion as well. So the Corry Central Labor Club 2-point conversion was good, and the Beavers were out in front 14-0. Looked like it was going to be a runaway. And then things kind of cooled off for the Beavers on offense, also on defense, and Harbor Creek able to get an interception of their own, and also a good drive down the field put together by Fortin and the offense, and got themselves into the end zone. And we are at a halftime score of 14-6. And what do the Beavers need to do here going into the second half?
I think they just need to keep doing what they're doing. You know, they've sustained those drives still. It's just they came up just here short before halftime on that 4th and 1. They couldn't convert it, but they've been moving the ball still. So I think just kind of keep what you're doing, keep plugging away, and find a way to run the ball, spring some runs, and complement Baker's passing game. And I think the Beavers will be in good shape.
So thing I'm looking for is maybe for the Beavers to get more of an established running game. The passing game seems to be working quite well, getting open in behind the DBs out there and getting some big pass plays. But we need a good sustained running attack that we can get 4 or 5 yards in a play to kind of keep the chains moving up the field. Got a little bogged down on that one drive. Had a 2nd and 1, couldn't convert. A 3rd and 1, couldn't convert. 4th and 1, turned it over on down. So we were able to score on that drive. Would have made it back to a 2-score advantage, and getting the second half kickoff would have put us in a 2-for-1 circumstance. So,
right.
But, it is what it is. We're at the half, 14-6 in favor of the Beavers. They'll get the second half kickoff. Like I say, the passing offense working very well. Stick with that and continue to work on getting better. And we'll see what the Beaver can do here when we get going with the Fox Family Insurance opening kick to start the third quarter.
So go ahead.
So, obviously, we played Northeast last night.
Yep.
They didn't have a JV squad. Harbor Creek played Girard, and they don't have a JV squad. Or they have JV squads. They just weren't healthy enough to field a team.
Right.
So Harbor Creek wasn't going to have a game. We weren't going to have a game. So the two schools got together and said, hey, let's going to play a JV game. And they both agreed. So both teams are getting some action. And for those of you that know, we will play Harbor Creek in 2 weeks on varsity. So and it'll be it'll be senior night at home. So we will play Harbor Creek again in another JV action, but this time it will be out at Harbor Creek in a couple of weeks. So if you're wondering if they're going to play again, yes, we are going to play again in 2 weeks.
Yep. Yeah, it's good that both these teams could come together and get a game for these young men, get them some playing time and some action out there on the field.
Horn sounds to signify the end of halftime as we are getting ready to get back to action. And it looks like the Beavers will be going right to left on the screen and Harbor Creek going left to right as the teams will get out on the field and get things teed up on the 40-yard line. As Harbor Creek will be kicking off to start this third quarter, brought to us by Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales. Beavers in the all-white jerseys and pants today because that's what we wore last night for the away game at Northeast. And Harbor Creek, I believe, was at home last night against the Girard Yellow Jackets. That's why they're in the home jerseys.
Harbor Creek won that game, 31-12, I believe. Of course, Beavers won 48-0 in Northeast.
Kraza and Hodak back here along with Mirsky and Kennedy on this Fox Family Insurance kickoff here as Huskies have it teed up. And the officials say we're ready to get it back into play as Bradley will put foot to ball. It's a short kick. It's going to land and go out of bounds at the 35-yard line as the corner bar and grill flag comes zipping in there.
Yeah, it did. It had some heat on it. I was just thinking, it's been a pretty clean first half of football. There's only the one offsides that I can think of and a false start.
Harbor Creek had 2 penalties on them in that first half, and that's only the 3rd penalty of the game.
Yeah, it's a pretty clean ball today.
So no big return for the Huskies. And they have the option of making them re-kick 5 yards back up the field or taking the ball at the 35-yard line.
What would you decide, Dewey?
I'd make them re-kick. If they purposely kick out of bounds, kick it again. And fair. I'd keep doing it till they put it in play.
Looks like the Beavers have chosen otherwise. And Baker will lead them out there to start this 3rd quarter.
So bright sunshine here today. Supposed to get some rain tomorrow, but right now, beautiful weather here at Howard Sheen Field as Baker and the offense back out here. And what a statement they can make if they could drive the length of the field here.
Yeah.
In the gun, pro set. He'll give to the back right up the middle. Lots of room. Weiss over the right side. Keeps some legs churning. He's got Adelius Gibson Decor first down all the way out to the 48-yard line.
Well, just like you said, it complement the passing game, get the run game going, and seems like that was part of the plan at halftime.
Good strong run right up the middle as the Beavers imposing their will on the Huskies here to get things going in the Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales 3rd quarter. Sorry, my melon just doesn't work all the times there.
Hey, well, you take what you can, right?
Beavers stay in that pro set here. Man in the wing on the left. Baker again gives to the back over the left side of the line this time, and he'll push up field, and he'll have a good chunk of 7 yards on the first down. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, another good run on 1st down.
Mixing up the holes a little bit there as he come over the left side of the line that time. See what the coaches dial up as Bemis comes in from the sideline with the play.
A little bit of a late getting on the field, but he's on there nonetheless.
Baker will break the huddle and bring him up to the line. Traditional pro set, 2 to either side. He'll survey the field. He'll uncork it to the near side for Greer. And
I think they're going to get
a corner bar and grill flag comes in. That could be offensive pass interference as he shoved in behind the back of the defensive player. So we'll have to see what. No, they're going to call pass interference against the Huskies. As Greer trying to get to the ball, made contact with the defensive back, and I really don't think that was the defensive back's fault.
I didn't think the defensive back even touched him, to be honest.
No, Greer initiated the contact there.
He kind of shoved him. So
but the corner bar and grill flag goes against the Huskies, and it'll be Adelius Gibson Decor first down for the Beavers as they mark off the 15 yards down to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, so they get a lucky break on that one. Fresh set of downs.
But we'll take it. 3 receivers to the near side. Single coverage up top. Baker looking to the middle.
It's picked off.
It picked off.
Yep.
And Cooper Hodak was intended receiver, and he just kind of turned to the left, and the ball was thrown over his right side, and it's a Bracken Funeral Home turnover. And the Huskies have it 1st and 10 at their own 25.
That was number 4, Cohen Kent, junior for Harbor Creek with that interception. Just a little miscommunication between Hodak and Baker.
The defense is going to have to come up large here after Harbor Creek got a stop and a turnover. Fortin in the offense out there in the wing T formation. This formation has worked well for him in the first half. Man in motion. And Fortin going to roll out to his left, dumps it into the flat out in front of number 26. It's incomplete. And Huskies looking at 2nd and 10.
Yeah, trying to get that ball to Anthony Kohut. Couldn't complete that reception.
Again, the Beavers with some good pressure in the backfield. I couldn't tell if that was Knapp or Anderson that got in there to apply pressure. But, again, the defensive line getting through there and not giving Fortin much time to read the play and get it off. But another good offensive play out of that wing T formation. Had a man open in the flat as they go back to the wing T formation again here. Single receiver on the near side. Pitch to the back coming this way. Anderson funnels them back in, and now he's going to reverse it back out as the Beavers shut him out of bounds about the 22-yard line. Nice defensive play there by the Beavers as, again, Powers gives up ground trying to make a big play.
Yeah, he was trying to cut it back inside, but the Beavers forced him out, and he's going to have to learn to just take what's there instead of trying to bounce it back. And
somebody told me a long time ago that your first loss is your best loss.
Yeah,
if you're going to lose yards on a play, lose minimally, not big.
Right.
So Huskies looking at 3rd and 13 back at the 22-yard line. And the Beavers would like nothing more than force them into a 3-and-out after the Bracken Funeral Home turnover. Back to the pro set. 3 receivers on the top side for the Huskies. Fortin in the gun. Beavers looking to shut them down here. And it's a pass into the right flat or left flat of the offense and in and out of the hands of Powers. Incomplete. And Huskies looking at 4th down and 13.
Trying to set up a screen on that far side of the field. And they had some blockers out there, but Powers couldn't haul that pass in. And surely they're going to have to punt this one away. It looks like it'll be Greer who's back to return that for the Beavers.
And are they in punt formation?
Well, it's 4th down, so I would think so.
Bradley's back there in Peace B punt formation and gets it up the field and caught by Greer at the 45-yard line. He'll get across midfield, keeps his feet. Corner bar and grill flag comes in, and Greer is down the sideline and be wrestled to the ground at the 15-yard line. And there's a late hit out of bounds. And the Beavers are going to get things settled down. Another corner bar and grill flag comes in late.
Yeah,
and we've got a lot of things to sort out on this play.
Well, first he had the block in the back right here around the 50. And then there's a little bit of shoving after that play. Got to keep your head about you.
Don't tell anything that the JV guys don't care about these games. They play with emotion and play with some pride. And I think the Beavers might be bailed out there offsetting penalties on a nice return by Greer.
I think they're both going to be against Corry, if I had to guess.
Oh, the officials are talking this one over, sorting it out.
It didn't look like that flag came in until that shove happened. So
now the officials are going to come and talk it over with the coaching staff of the Beavers on the near side. So, but the one flag was after the play was over.
Right.
It whistled the play dead. So that is a separate entity on its own. So we'll have to see what they do here. I wouldn't be surprised if they mark off both penalties. It's an illegal block in the back against the Beavers was the initial flag.
It's going to be personal foul or unnecessary roughness.
So they're going to assess both penalties, I would imagine. It'll be 1st down for the Beavers. But the first flag was back here at the 48-yard line of the Huskies. So they're going to mark off 5-yard penalty back to the 43-yard line, and the Beavers will have it 1st and 10. So a 10-yard penalty for the illegal block is assessed, and then the 15-yard penalty is assessed against Harbor Creek. So they assessed both penalties, and the Beavers will have it 1st and 10 at Harbor Creek's 43-yard line.
Well, it's all sorted out now. And Baker will trot him back out there.
So here we go. Baker in the gun, pro set. And he'll give to the back going over the right side as Kennedy. He'll lower the shoulders and drive into the pile. And he'll get a good 4 yards gain on the play to the 39-yard line where it'll be 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, I like what he did there. Instead of trying to bounce it out around the defender, just kind of lowered that shoulder and plowed right into him.
He was going to get what he could get,
yeah,
and he got a good chunk of it. So 2nd down and 6 from the 39. As the Beavers, Cole Halfast comes in from the sideline with the play. Number 18. I'm a little partial to that number, as that's one of the numbers my boys wore when he was in high school.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Baker in the gun here, looking at 2nd and 6. He'll give to the back Kennedy. He'll sidestep one guy and lean forward and have about a 2-yard gain on the play down to the 37. And that will set up 3rd down and 4.
Looked like he ran into his own offensive lineman and had to bounce off of him and tried to pick up what he could. Set up 3rd and manageable.
6:20 with the clock running here in the Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales 3rd quarter. We're still at a 14-6 advantage for the Beavers, as that's what the score was at halftime. Beavers trying to extend that lead here, and Harbor Creek's trying to shut them down. 3 receivers come to the near side. Baker in the gun. He'll look downfield, and it's thrown and caught by the guy in black. That's Powers with the Bracken Funeral Home turnover. And Harbor Creek takes over on back-to-back drives here in the 3rd quarter, both being interceptions. And some questionable play decision by Baker.
Yeah, there wasn't much room there. That was really great coverage by Powers, and he's just trying to fit it into a window that didn't exist. And the result of that was a Bracken Funeral Home turnover.
So Harbor Creek takes over again just outside the Ross Becker red zone. 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. 5:44 to go in the quarter. Pro set for the Huskies. 3 receivers up top. Beavers in a 4-4 defense as they'll look to get upfield, get some pressure on him. Fortin, and he's got no place to go. It's going to be a lifted health sack for the Beavers as a whole slew of white jerseys corral him inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and long.
Lost about 5 or so on that play. It was good coverage downfield. You never had anybody open up to throw it to.
I don't think Fortin could see downfield. He had so many white jerseys around him.
Yeah, right in his face.
Anderson, along with Knapp, getting pressure over the right side of the offensive line, funneled him into the left side. And I believe the Beavers had that side covered as well. Well, back to the high pistol set here. And it's thrown and completed to the quarterback by Powers. And it'll be a short gain out across the 20 to the 21, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 12 for the Huskies.
Good open field tackle by Owen Anderson, number 24. But yeah, some trickery afoot here from the Huskies.
Well, they went with that pistol set, and they found the big 6'1" quarterback, Fortin, on the reception from Powers, as they'll revert back to their traditional roles here in the pro set with Fortin in the gun. He'll survey the field, and it's nice defensive play there by the Beavers, punching the ball out. Is Bemis, Chris Bemis, with a nice defensive play to deny that and reception on the near sideline, and the Huskies looking at 4th down now.
He reached around with that right arm and just punched the ball out as soon as it got there. Saved a 1st down.
Well, it would have been close to the sticks. I didn't know exactly where they was at, but it was real close. Bradley will come in for the Huskies to punt this one away as they get into Piece B punt formation. And Bradley gets it away. High punt. Caught at the 48-yard line, looking to get away, and he'll give up some ground, and corner bar and grill flags come flying in from everywhere. One on the near side, one on the far side. And we'll have to see what the call is here. But both officials that threw the flag saw the same thing, it looks like.
Yeah.
And the officials will get together and talk this one over as they will set dinner plans for later.
It's a good idea. What are you doing for dinner, Dewey?
I don't want roast beef. Yes, you do. Pot roast sounds good to me. That's not what the officials are talking about. Come on.
It might be. You never know.
Irregardless, Beavers will have it 1st and 10 after this punt, as the official will come together and tell us what the thing is. Personal foul face mask against Harbor Creek. 5-yard inadvertent face mask. So they will mark 5 yards off the end of the run. So from the 50-yard line to the 45, they'll mark off the 5-yard penalty, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Beavers at the 45-yard line.
Now, when did they start doing the inadvertent again? I remember they used to do that back in the day in football in the NFL. It was a 5-yard and a 15-yard, and now all of a sudden the 5 yards back.
I don't know.
All right, fair enough.
I don't question the officials. I just call what they say.
I don't either. I just wonder when they started doing that again.
Irregardless, it was a face mask penalty. They marked off 5 yards. Beavers have it 1st and 10 at the 45. Baker in the gun.
Oh,
and he's unable to handle the snap from center and goes down at the 49-yard line as he was trying to hand that one off before he hit the ground. And it'll be 2nd down and 14.
He handled it, but he had to go hop high to get it and just lost his footing coming back to the ground trying to turn to his right.
Turf monster got him.
Yeah.
Knocked him to the ground.
Trying to go up and twist in the air and get back to his right side. It's lost his footing. Lost about 4 on that play.
You are correct. 2nd down and 14 from the 49-yard line. 3:23 to go here in the Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales 3rd quarter as the clock continues to roll. Beavers in a traditional pro set here, man in the wing. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 up top. And a high snap from center gets him this time, and Weiss falls on it back at the 35-yard line. And the Beavers are looking at 3rd and
forever,
a good country mile, as they lose about 15 yards on that play, 20 yards on that play. So it'll be 3rd down and 34.
3rd down and 30, but yeah.
20, 3rd down and 30.
Either way, it's about the same thing at this point. Just a couple high snaps in a row. Got to get that back down to Baker's chest. Can't be going up high like that to get every snap.
And, you know, that's
He's
probably
a tall kid, too.
That's probably one of the worst things about the pro set offense is you have to have that snap from center to the quarterback blindly thrown in there. And now our corner bar and grill flag comes in from the back judge. This could be delay a game against the Beavers. And they're going to pick up the flag.
Yeah,
no call.
Seemed like it'd be awfully fast for a delay game. I don't know if you thought that.
Well, the spring-loaded hanky coming out there kind of got the officials. As the Beavers have it, 3rd and 30. Baker in the gun, steps up in the pocket. He'll roll out to the right, looking downfield, and he'll get it off. And pass was intended for Bemis.
He's well past the line of scrimmage when he threw it, though. So irregardless.
Now they're going to say he stepped out of bounds on the far sideline, it looks like, as they're going to spot the ball up about the 39-yard line. And the Beavers will be looking at 4th down and 26. And correct me if I'm wrong here. Is this the first punt by the Beavers of the day? It sure does feel like the first punt.
I believe you're right, yes.
When they've turned it over, it's been on turnovers.
Powers is back to return it.
Good snap from center, quick punt. End over end, takes a Beavers roll, and it goes out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. And the Huskies will have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. How about we take a quick commercial break and be back right after this? Welcome back here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. Fortin under center is going to get to the back, coming to the near side. That's Powers looking to get outside. A stiff arm, and he's drugged down at the 40-yard line after a 3-yard gain. Spot him at the 39, so 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down and 8. As the Beavers did a nice job of stretching that to the sideline, led by Owen Anderson.
Good job of fighting through that stiff arm.
A stiff arm right to the face mask. Powered through it and limited the gain to 2 yards. Keeps the clock rolling. We're under a minute and a half to go here in the 3rd quarter. Beavers still clinging to that 14-6 lead they had at half. Fortin in the offense will come to the line here as he'll settle in under center. Man comes in motion, give the motion, man. He'll go around the right end, and Schmidt catches him there right as he was going by him and makes a nice open field tackle for a loss in the backfield.
That was a big play by Alex Schmidt. Lost about 5 on that play, maybe 4. But
it is a 4-yard loss. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and 6-yard loss on the play. It was a 2-yard gain, so that was a 6-yard loss. So 3rd down and 14 upcoming for the Huskies after a nice play by Schmidt. Backs them up.
Beavers have done a good job of keeping the Huskies in 3rd and long today.
Back to the gun for Fortin. As he'll survey the field, heaves it down the left side and overthrows everybody out of bounds, incomplete, and the Huskies looking at 4th and long. That's just what the Beavers needed after a 3-and-out of their own. Yeah. They get a 3-and-out here for the Huskies, as it looks like Bradley will come in for the Huskies to punt this one away in Piece B punt formation. So the field position battle rages on here at Howard Sheen Field as Greer goes back to field this punt. Bradley gets it in. Kind of a knuckleball, and takes a Harbor Creek roll inside the 25 to the 24, and it's going to settle down there. And the Beavers will have it 1st and 10 deep in their own end.
Well, they flipped the field position, that's for sure. So Beavers are going to have a long field to go when they get the ball.
2 seconds remaining in the Corry Pre-Owned Auto Sales 3rd quarter. We'll keep it right here as Beavers on the offense will come out quickly. And then after this play, we'll get a break in with one of our sponsors and bring you the 4th quarter.
It's been a good.
Kind of get the feeling, Steve, the next score is going to win this game. Whether the Beavers put it in and extend the lead or if the Huskies get in there and get the lead.
Well,
it's been a defensive struggle here in the second half as both teams have not been able to move the ball much. Beavers with 2 first downs, but one of those was via the penalty. Baker in the gun, surveying the field. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket. He'll break a tackle, come back to the near side. He'll have all kinds of room, one man to beat, and he does, and he'll scamper up the sideline, still on his feet, and he drives forward to get more yardage, but a little bit of a busted play there. And the Beavers are going to get a Dahlia's Gifts and Decor first down as the quarter comes to a close.
Yeah, what a way to end the quarter. You ran about 50 yards to pick up 15, but you got the job done in the first down for his Beavers.
And is there a corner bar and grill flag down, or are they just pointing out what where the yardage is?
They're just flipping the field position.
All right, so
between
we'll take a break and get a word in with one of our sponsors. Be back right after this.
With over 25 years of professional and complete land surveying experience, Corry J. Lambert can take care of all your surveying needs. Licensed in Pennsylvania and New York, Corry J. Lambert offers boundary, construction, flood elevation, and other specialized surveys. Get a quote today by giving them a call at 814-964-1196. And make sure to check their website out at www.cjlambertsurveying.com. Corry J. Lambert Surveying, 916 Blue Eyed Road in Spring Creek.
And welcome back to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Stephen Mountain. Alongside me is Dewey Hurd. Beavers have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 41. They lead it 14-6 here at the start of the 4th quarter. Brought to you by Corry J. Lambert Surveying.
And a big shout out to all our sponsors this year, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Great to have the 40-plus sponsors on board again for this year. Baker in the gun here as the Beavers trying to get a Corry manufacturing drive put together. It's to give the Kennedy over the left side, and he has some good yardage as he's driven out of bounds just shy of the 50-yard line.
Yeah, it's a good pickup on 1st down. I like the way he runs, dude. He's not the biggest guy, but he runs hard, and he lowers that shoulder and tries to run through guys. Doesn't shy away from hits.
It's going to kill me to say this, but he kind of reminds me of Emmitt Smith.
That's going to kill you? The Cowboys are the greatest team of all time. What do you mean?
Stop. Oh. Not going there. That's why I said it's going to kill me to say it. But a good gain of 7 yards on 1st down. Gets him just shy of the 50 and gets that clock rolling. 2nd down and 3. Always seems like he gets his shoulders square to the line of scrimmage and powers through. There's a pitch as he comes to the near side, cuts it back in the middle. He'll have the 1st down as he literally sled drags a Husky with him to Adelia's Gifts and Decor 1st down.
It's a dynasty construction replay of that. Just a defender hanging on for dear life, and he's just dragging him up the field.
All of 3 yards up the field. That was a great play by Kennedy. Gives the Beavers a much-needed 1st down, gets them into Harbor Creek territory, keeps the clock moving, and pushes the Beavers closer to securing the W. Baker in the gun again here. Pro set for the Beavers. And again, gives it to the workhouse Kennedy.
Oh,
and he lowers the shoulder and gets spun out of bounds. But a nice gain of 5 yards on the play, and he is starting to get heated up.
Yeah, Kennedy's not messing around in this 4th quarter. There's the Dynasty Construction replay of that big collision.
A big UTEX auto body collision there. And Kennedy coming out on top again.
Yeah.
2nd down and 5 from the 42. Or 2nd down and 6, I should say. They spot him at the 42. But some good, strong running. That's what the Beavers need from Kennedy. And it looks like he'll have a break on the bench. And it looks like Weiss is back in the game now. They'll give to Weiss, and he'll have to struggle through some contact in the backfield. He's going to lose a couple of yards back to the 45, as there was just immediate pressure from 52 on the play for the Huskies. So 3rd and 9 for the Beavers.
52 is Starling Espinosa. I also thought the 44, Nathan Vogt, was in there. So yeah, 3rd and long, like you said, 3rd and basically 9. Clock still continuing to tick here. Just over 8.5 or under 8.5 minutes to go in the ball game.
Baker will send 3 receivers to the top side of the field. 1 on the near side. Needing a big conversion here on 3rd and long. He'll heave it downfield. Wide open in the left flat is Greer. He'll have the 1st down and then some as he gets down to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Beavers.
Baker just sitting in the pocket. Big job by the offensive line on that play. Had all day to throw it. Just sat in there, scanned the field, and found Greer and delivered it right to him.
Greer did a nice job of settling in the secondary after he had enough yardage for the first down, secured the catch, and then got another 5 yards after the catch. And the Beavers are in business with 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Pro set with a man in the wing on the left side for Baker in the offense. He'll give the Weiss over to the left side, cuts it upfield. A good burst through the hole. He's going to have about 8 yards on the play as he gets down to the 17-yard line.
Yeah, maybe that point in the game where the defense is getting just a little bit tired and the big boys up front can just go to work for the Beavers.
Well, Weiss hit that hole with a lot of momentum, and he powered it into the secondary quickly. And good gain on first down, sets him up in short, mid-range here. Second and about 3 or 4. Beavers looking to get going here as they've been putting together a nice Corry Manufacturing drive here. Again, give the Weiss over to the left side. Beavers find something there as they power down inside the 10. And it'll be another Delia's Gibson Decor first down. It'll be first and goal for the Beavers.
They keep picking up first downs, and they keep burning some clock. This drive started all the way down at their own 25, so they've really done a nice job. It's been mostly on the ground, too. So
there's a big pass play on the second to last first down here. They had a big pass play there to Greer for the first down, but it's been a lot of running in this drive, and the Beavers have really put a nice drive together here as Kennedy comes back into the tailback position in this pro set. Baker in the offense will hand it off. Kennedy coming to the right side, get out into the open, and he'll put it in for a Corry Custom Machines touchdown. And the Beavers' lead is now 20-6.
Right up the right-hand side of that line, never even touched. He had great blocking and good job by everybody up front and his receivers. And he's in there for 6. That'll give the Beavers some breathing room here late in this game.
Much needed breathing room as they will line up for the Corry Central Labor Club 2-point try. After hammering away at the left side of the offensive line, they come back to the right side, and Kennedy, showing off that speed he has, got into the end zone from about 10 yards out. And the Beavers capitalize on a nice Corry Manufacturing drive and turn it into a Corry Custom Machines touchdown. They give the Kennedy again over the right side, and he's in with a 2-point try. And the lead is 22-6 now. And we will head to a commercial break and be back right after this.
Since 1945, Corry Manufacturing Company has been developing processes in the manufacturing of aircraft and gas turbine components. Their specialties are assemblies that supply air, water, fuel, and oil to the engine. Corry Manufacturing Company has been voted best manufacturing employer in Corry with over 75 years of manufacturing excellence. They are currently hiring for all positions and would like you to come and join the team. Contact the Human Resources Office today at 814-664-9611. Corry Manufacturing Company would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in the 2024-25 season.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Beavers just capitalized on a nice Corry Manufacturing drive with 8 points as they build their lead back up to 20-6. And they have a kickoff coming up here.
22-6.
I'm sorry, 22-6.
Close enough.
Get it right, Hurd.
Yeah. Can't get everything right, do we?
Hodak has it teed up at the 40-yard line. Beavers got it right here in the fourth quarter as they put a nice drive together to extend that lead to 22-6. As Hodak will put it back into play here right down the middle of the field. Picked up at the 25 by the Huskies, out across the 30 to the 35. That's Bradley, and he is stuck at the 35-yard line. Nice open field tackle there by Hayden Walls as he plants him at the 35. Harbor Creek will take over, 1st and 10 there. 6:13 to go in the ball game. Harbor Creek trailing by a couple of scores here, Steve. What do they got to do here to get back in the right direction?
I mean, they're going to have to do it quickly. They don't have a lot of time to waste at this point, so they're going to have to find a way to throw the ball or get some misdirection or something on the offense and get some couple openings here or there somehow and quickly work their way down the field.
Well, back to the pro set is Fortin. 2 receivers to either side as he looks to get this offense moving. Beavers are just going to pin their ears back and push up the field, come to the near side. It's caught by Powers, but he's dropped immediately by number 21, Jackson Lathrop. Minimal gain on a play of just 2 yards, brings up 2nd and 8. And we're under 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Harbor Creek starting to churn up the field a little bit, but slowly, 2 yards at a time is not going to get it done.
No, it definitely will not.
Fortin in the gun here, pro set. They're going to have to work with some pace here as they'll survey the field, and he's going to be hit in the backfield and dropped with a lifted health sack. And was that was 88 again. Hayden Walls gets through for a big lifted health sack, and that'll put him in 3rd and long as they're going to be dropped at the 31-yard line. That'll be 3rd down and 16.
Again, 3rd and long. Beavers have kept him in 3rd and long all day, it feels like. And it's no different on this drive. Going to have to, if they don't convert it here, they're going to have to go for it on 4th down at this point in the game. So big play right here.
They're under center in the wing T formation. Man comes in motion. Fortin slides out into the left flat. Harassed by Hodak, gets a pass completed, but the Beavers tackle Bradley after a minimal gain to the 34-yard line. So they'll be looking at 4th down and 14. And at this point of the game, you don't know how many more times you're going to see the ball with 4 minutes, 20 seconds clock running. You hate to punt it away here, but they're in PSP punt formation.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising.
They're playing field positioning, leaning on their defense to get them the ball back twice now. Good snap from center. Bradley with a good punt, kind of a knuckleball in the air, lands at the 40 and takes a Huskies roll down inside the 35, still rolling down to about the 32-yard line, and the Beavers will have it there, 1st and 10. When we return, they'll have 3 minutes, 52 seconds to work with and a two-score lead.
At Erie County Community College, we offer students of every kind access to education. For the student who's been out of school for 30 years, to the professional trying to move up in their job, or someone trying to start a new career, you belong here. Community college can be a stepping stone or a way to get right into the workforce. With online and in-person class times, it's education your way on your schedule. Come learn with us at EC3. Tuition is free. For more information, visit ec3pa.org.
Hey, welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Baker out here in the gun in the pro set for the Beavers, and it's going to be a run with Weiss in the backfield. Right up the middle, big hole, and he powers through into the secondary with Adelius Gibson to core. 1st down all the way out to the 44-yard line.
And boys up front are doing their jobs now. They have been all day, but they're really eating at this point in the game. Defense is getting a little tired, and big gap for Weiss, and he just hit that with a head of steam. And I think that'll be it for Lucas Baker's day as he just came out off the field. So nice job by Baker today.
Good recovery from the first half as he started out with a ball of fire and then put together a nice drive on that last possession. And we have Mr. Jackson out here now.
Lathrop.
Jackson Lathrop in at quarterback. He'll hand the ball off to Weiss over the right side with blockers in front, blowing through people. And he'll get across midfield to the 49-yard line of the Huskies with a good, strong 7-yard run there. Bring it up 2nd, and now they're going to spot him back at the 50. So 6-yard run, 2nd down and 4 for the Beavers upcoming as we're under 3 minutes to go in the ball game, Steve, and that looks like it's going to be a steady diet of Weiss and Kennedy and maybe Mursky into the game now.
Yeah, just not really any reason to throw the ball at this point. Just kind of keep it on the ground and turn that clock as best you can and get out of here with a win.
Lathrop in the gun here. He'll take the snap, turn, gives it to Mursky, and he's right up the field again. Bounce off one player, looking to get into the out open, and he does inside the 20, inside the 10, and he's in with a Corry Custom Machines touchdown. And how about that for the Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the game?
Yeah, gets the ball in his hands and bounces off a guy, and that officially, Dewey, will seal this one away if it wasn't already sealed.
So two big touchdowns here in the fourth quarter has opened this game up for the Beavers, as Mursky has just about put the last nail in the coffin all the way through the lid.
Yeah.
Slamming the door shut with 2:18 to go in the ball game. Beavers will set up for the Corry Central Labor Club 2-point try. Lathrop in the gun. Will spread him out in the pro set. Mursky tailback behind him. Looking, pumps, and it falls incomplete over the left side. And we'll take a commercial break. Be back after one of these words from our sponsors with the ensuing kickoff right after this.
Lynch Home Medical Supply has been dedicated to serving their community for more than 25 years and welcomes all of Erie County and Western New York residents to stop in to visit their vast showroom. Their goal is to provide the best selection of quality, reliable, and affordable home medical supplies and equipment in the tri-state area. Their knowledgeable staff will be happy to show you all the options that are available so you can choose the solutions that are best for you and your loved one. Located at 4020 Main Street in Lawrence Park, Lynch Home Medical Supply is open weekdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 9 to noon. Contact Lynch Home Medical Supply today to learn more about everything they offer at 814-899-3636. At Lynch Home Medical Supply, good advice is always free.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd. Alongside me for the day is Stephen Mountain, as we enjoy the afternoon, or morning and afternoon here at Howard Sheen Field. Cooper Hodak has it teed up for the kickoff as he puts foot the ball, and it's muffed inside the 30, picked up by Bradley. He's out across the 35 and shoved out of bounds by Lathrop at the 40, where the Huskies will take over 1st and 10, Steve, with 2:13 to go and a big hole to get out of. Huskies trailing by 22 now after that big touchdown run by Mursky. Has kind of put this game out of reach.
Yeah, definitely out of reach, I would say. But, you can still make some good things happen here the last 2 minutes if you're the Huskies, and you can build on some things with some positives here, so they'll be looking to do that.
Looks like Harbor Creek sticks with their traditional offense here. Fortin in the gun with two receivers to either side, tailback to his right. Oh, and over from the middle. Nice catch there for Adelius Gibson to core first down. Number 4 hauling that in for about a 12-yard gain inside of the Beavers' 45-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Yeah, we're in a bunch of traffic. Cohen Kent on the reception.
Fortin just laced it right down the hash marks, putting it in there. And I thought I heard a couple of whistles there, but
it was winding the clock.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
You did. You heard it.
I thought they were calling timeout, but they did not. So Fortin back here in the gun, staying with the pro set. He'll settle in the pocket, dumps it into the right flat, and skips it to Kent. And it goes incomplete, and that will stop the clock. With 1:40 to go here, Steve. 2nd down and 10 upcoming for the Huskies.
Yeah, he looked like he had a little bit of happy feet in the pocket back there, and didn't have his feet set when he threw that.
Threw it with all his arms.
Short hopped it, yeah.
And that's usually what happens when you don't set your feet, drive the ball out there. You'll skip it in there. So 2nd and 10 for the Huskies at the Beavers' 44-yard line. 1:40 to work with. All 3 timeouts available. That last first down was the first down that the Beavers gave up in the second half. So a nice job of the defense going almost the entire half without giving up a first down.
Yeah.
Fortin in the gun here. He'll settle in, steps into that one, and it's thrown to Bradley, and he just cannot handle that one. And it's 3rd down and long for the Huskies.
Just like that again, another 3rd and long. They've been in that situation all day, it feels like.
3rd and 10 this time. We've seen 3rd and 14, 3rd and 16, 3rd and 8. But they have had difficulties getting good yardage on 1st and 2nd down. They did rack up 10 first downs in that first half, Steve, so it's kind of surprising just 1 first down in the second half. As Fortin has it in the gun here. Beavers apply pressure, and there it's again off the hands of Kent, and incomplete, as he was definitely looking upfield to run with that one after he caught it, but he forgot to catch it. So 4th and 10 for the Huskies with 1:31 to go.
Yeah, you got to complete that catch before you do anything else, right? You can't take your eyes off the ball and look upfield. Easy enough to do that, that's for sure.
Well, Harbor Creek and their offense down to this 4th down and 10 play. Got to find 10 yards here to keep the game going. Fortin in the gun, flings it over there. It's caught, but it's going to be short of the yard to gain. As that's caught by Kent at the 36-yard line. Beavers will take over on downs. And a couple of kneel downs will seal the deal here for the Beavers with 1:25 to go. And the officials kind of coming together here, talking about that last play, it looks like. Oh, they're going to get the Beavers for roughing the passer. I didn't see the flag down, but I do see it in the backfield now.
Wow.
It's going to be roughing the passer, and the penalty is going to give the Huskies enough for a Delia's Gifts and Decor first down.
Yeah, I totally missed that. I didn't even see the hit on him, but
I did not see it either.
So
kudos to the officials. That's going to mark the ball all the way down to the Beavers' 21-yard line. And she's not over quite yet.
No. Going to give him another chance
The
here.
lady's getting warmed up with the vocals, but she's not singing quite yet.
I didn't know you were going to sing.
You're funny, Steve.
Yeah, sometimes.
That was a good one. Huskies live on here. Fortin in the gun. Pro set. Settles in the pocket and heaves it to the right side, left side to Powers. And again, Powers gives up ground. This time he gets free. And a stiff arm. He's going to the far side, being chased down by
he's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag on the play.
Corner bar and grill flag down on the play about the 15-yard line. We'll have to see what it was. I couldn't tell the number on the Beaver chasing him, if that was Jamie Jones or if that was Kennedy.
I wonder if they're going to get him for a face mask, offensive face mask, with that stiff arm that he did.
Well, he did. You've seen him do that a couple of times, and his head's kind of
he looks
slung
upset.
back a little bit there. So the penalty is going to wipe out the Corry Custom Machines touchdown as they have the ball spotted at the 8-yard line. And it's a personal foul against Harbor Creek. It'll be a first down.
First down. It had to have been a face mask there. I don't know what else it would have been.
Well, the yardage guys are going to stay put. It's going to be first down and 12.
Yeah, right.
I believe
the 23-yard line.
So the penalties have been few this game, but they've been at pertinent times, and it's not been beneficial for the Huskies here today. It's benefited the Beavers more times than not. So Fortin and the offense live on here. In the pro set, 1:09 to go, 1st and 11 from the Beavers 23. He's going to heave towards the end zone. And in and out of the hands of Kent. Had an opportunity for it, but a nice job by the Beaver back there on coverage. That was Jackson Lathrop, as he was able to defend that pass and make it fall to the ground. Incomplete. 2nd down for the Huskies with 1:03 to go in the game.
Yeah, at least giving your guy a shot out there in the end zone to haul in a touchdown, but it was a good defensive play by Jackson.
So Fortin and the offense will stay on the field here. 2nd and 11 from the 23. He'll survey the field. He'll heave it to the left side this time, and just about a half a yard in front of Bradley in the end zone. Incomplete again. Will bring up 3rd down and long.
Yeah, Bradley just kind of lost sight of that ball in the air a little bit, kind of hesitated and slowed down. He would have kept running like he was. That was going to be an easy touchdown for him. But just kind of lost it for a split second. And again, 3rd and long.
3rd and long has been the story of the game for the Huskies. 3rd and long here from the 23. They'll stick with the pro set. We're down to 58 seconds to go in the game. Fortin surveying the field. He'll heave to the end zone down the right side, and again going for Kent in the right corner. And again, Jackson Lathrop with a nice play there to knock it away. And the Huskies looking at 4th and 11.
And for anyone wondering at home, no, we didn't just show a replay of a 2nd down there. That was live action. Same thing a couple plays ago, or 1st down, I should say.
Trying to utilize that height difference there between Jackson Lathrop and Kent. And Kent has not gotten the advantage so far, so we'll see what happens here on this 4th down play, 4th and 11 from the 23. 51 seconds to go in the game. Fortin throws over the middle, and it's picked off by Kennedy. And he's out across the 20, almost all the way back to the line of scrimmage. And that's really going to seal the deal here today as Kennedy comes up with a deflected interception. And that will do it for the Harbor Creek offense here today. Yeah. As we have 41 seconds to go here. Beavers really came to life here late in the 4th quarter, scoring a couple of touchdowns and taking the ball away on that last defensive series. So we are going to wrap things up here today at Howard Sheen Field for the JV action. Take a little break and be back on a separate stream altogether as we have rec football to do at 1 o'clock.
Yep, sure
Beavers kick off against Iroquois in that game. Beavers out here to get the ball going again here. 41 seconds to go.
Victory formation.
Jackson Lathrop out there.
It's always interesting to see a victory formation in the gun like that.
He'll take a knee at the 16-yard line, gets the clock running. They won't have to snap it again as they have 30 seconds to go in the game. They may snap it just one more time just to make certain. But 2nd down and long for the Beavers. Haven't said that too many times here today.
No, they've done a good job of keeping ahead of the chains all day.
And they're not going to snap it again here, Steve, as everybody start to form at midfield and shake hands. Hard-fought battle by both teams here today. Let's get right into our P2 Paving post-game report. Hand out some awards here and wrap things up, Steve. First and foremost, Healthiest Smiles, offensive play of the game.
I really thought that touchdown in the 4th quarter, I'm going to give that for my offensive play of the game. Dion Kennedy coming up the right-hand side of the field untouched for the touchdown, and that gave the Beavers the breathing room they needed, and they played loose from there on out, and it was over for the Huskies.
Yeah, Kennedy with a nice strong run from 10 yards out, roughly, with the Corry Custom Machines touchdown. Our Healthy Smiles offensive play of the game as he scored a touchdown in the 4th quarter. Leads us to our Erie Community College defensive play of the game. I'm going to take this one. Also in the 4th quarter, number 88, Hayden Walls gets a lifted health sack to put the Huskies in 3rd and long, 3rd and 16 late in the 4th quarter as the Beavers defense showed up again in the 4th quarter, which will lead us to our Karate Chevrolet player of the game. And who do you got for that?
I'm going to go with Tucker Jackson. He had a whale of a first half. He scored 2 touchdowns, got the Beavers' first 2 touchdowns of the game, had an interception, I think, too. Did he have an interception? No interceptions. Okay, I'm getting my guys mixed up.
That's Jackson Lathrop
but
with
he
the interception.
started the scoring off big for the Beavers, and it gave him a good start to this game. They played from in front the entire game, and I thought he had a big day.
Actually had a good day on the offensive side, back-to-back touchdowns in the first quarter and a 2-point catch as well to give the Beavers a 14 advantage. And also that was one of those touchdowns was the game-winning touchdown. So he's our choice for the Karate Chevrolet Player of the Game. One more award to hand out. That's the Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award. And, for all things said here today, Fortin played a pretty good game for the Huskies. A little bit of a rough start in that first quarter, but settled down, came back and played well, and had a good scoring drive in the second quarter to get the Huskies on the board. And he's my choice for the Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award. And that will wrap things up here for JV football action here today. Thanks for tuning us in, and hope you enjoyed the broadcast as much as I did. So for Stephen Mountain, I'm Dewey Hurd. We're going to say God bless and good night for now.